What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Tezsoldu back with another video. Hold on, let me close the door. But what's up? What's up? Long time no see. I know. If you watched the last video, I said what my schedule was, but during this video, you're gonna understand why there wasn't no uploads. Trust me, I ain't forget about y'all. But today is the Q&A video. I have everybody's questions. Not that many questions, so probably gonna be a short video, but I'll also answer them. I don't need to answer them. I want to answer them, but let's see. We got this ready. All right, here we go. The first question is gonna tell you why I wasn't uploading videos. Because the first question I have is, what is your biggest? Wow, I can't speak English. Oh my god. What is your biggest accomplishment in life so far? Now that I'm doing this Q&A, my biggest accomplishment so far in life right now is graduating college. That's why I wasn't uploading. Because after I uploaded after Thanksgiving or the Thanksgiving break, that video I uploaded, I got back home to New Mexico and I just realized that I need to actually like lock in, get my schoolwork done and graduate, like get it done so I can walk the stage. So that's why I wasn't uploading. It wasn't just, no, let me just not make videos. So because I have videos, ideas and stuff like that, but it was just like, what am I going to choose? A YouTube career that hasn't taken off and aren't getting views like that and stuff, or a college degree? And I picked the college degree, of course, obviously. That's just the smart choice. But that's what I did. And most of these questions, they're going to be all over the place. Like, it's going to be all different types of questions. So the next one is a sports question. Best workout to jump higher and get more hops. I mean, there's a lot to do. The main ones I do is calf raises, explosive calf raises. Like you're actually hopping a little bit instead of actually just like raising. You're actually hopping. And then calf raises with a like with weight. Those are the main ones I like because your calves. It depends what kind of hops you're talking about. Like if you're talking about like dunking or just like long jump. If you're doing long jump, there's multiple workouts you could do out there that actually improve your jumping. I mean, same with dunking, but like me personally, what I do is just calf raises. And then another thing I do is I walk on my tippy toes. A lot of people don't really notice, but I walk on my tippy toes a lot. Especially if I don't have shoes on, like around the crib, shoes off, I'm just walking out on my tippy toes. Next question is, who or what is your main inspiration? Main inspiration is my mom. So, yeah. If you don't know, my mom passed away when I was 3 of cancer. But that is, like, even though she's not here with me physically, she's here with me mentally, emotionally, and all that stuff. Every day I strive for my mom. And if it's not my mom, it's my dad. Like, it's mainly family. Like, but my main inspiration is my mom. Somebody said, what is your plans in the future? G League hoop dreams after the military? Not going to G League. If you know me, basketball player, you know how, if you know who Cash Nasty is, you have hoop, hooper, hoopist, and whatever. I'm just a hoop. Like, I'm really not good at basketball. It's just, I'm quick, and I just like to attack the rim. Like, I can get to the rim. If I'm getting to the rim, I can get us a bucket in the rim. Other than that, I'm a casual basketball player. I'm nothing special about me in basketball. So, no, but one thing I have thought about if I go to the military, or when I go to the military, is try to be a boxer in the military. Like, that's no joke. Just be a boxer. Biggest goal right now is the next question. Just to make sure I'm financially stable in the future. Just make sure that I'm on the right path. Like, I know me graduating college and stuff like that, you just assume that's on the right path. But the way my mind works is, I don't say it out loud, but it's like, at any moment, your life could just take the hardest left of your life, like just come crashing down and all that stuff. So just stay on top of everything I need to be. Make sure I'm financially stable. That way, when I plan to have a family and stuff, like kids and stuff like that, I make sure I'm financially stable so I can take care of my family, stuff like that. And yeah, that's mainly it for that one. Next one is what's next for you, little bro. So, like I said, I recently just graduated. So what's next for me is get ready to join the military. Yes, I will be joining the military, Air Force. So whenever that does happen, there will be another break. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but honestly, I'm trying to make it happen as quick as possible. But it's gonna happen after the holidays. So by the time y'all have probably seen this video, depending on what time it uploads, it might be like tomorrow. Like if it is tomorrow, Christmas Eve. If you're not seeing this on Christmas Eve, and you haven't seen it on Christmas, Merry Christmas. Says what motivates you in the daily basis? What do you hope to achieve by the end of next year? What motivates me on a daily basis is like I said, my mother and just family, just making sure I'm staying where I need to be and keeping my head on my shoulders. What do I hope to achieve by the end of next year? And that's pretty much like my biggest goal. Like just make sure I'm in the right spot. Like just make sure I'm doing life correctly. I mean, there's no right or wrong answers for life. I mean, okay, no, take that back. Stop. Move, pause, slow down. Make sure I'm doing it right. There's not a lot of there. Okay, yes, there is a lot of wrongs to do, but just make sure I'm doing the right thing that I know is right for me and what's best for me. Next question is: you ready to start a new chapter in your life? Military. Yeah, I'm actually ready. So I grew up a military kid. My dad was in the military. My mom was in the military before she passed. My grandma and grandpa were in the military, so it's like military's in my blood. But yeah, I am ready for it. This question is a troll, and if you knew who this person was, if he sees this video, he'll comment on it. I'm not gonna say who it is. When are you gonna fly me out? You can fly yourself out here. How about this? Here we go. When I'll fly you out. If Michigan beats Alabama, I will fly you out. There you go. What made you get into sports? Nothing really. Like growing up, I was always in sports. But okay, what made me get into what made me get into football was growing up. I was a big Eagles fan only because of Michael Vick and Deshaun Jackson. At the time, Deshaun Jackson was my favorite player. Now I'm a Chiefs fan. I honestly think wherever Andy Reid goes, I just like that team because when I liked the Eagles, Andy Reid was a coach, and now I like the Chiefs and Andy Reid as a coach. No, I'm not a bandwagon Chiefs fan. I've liked the Chiefs since we had Alex Smith and Jamal Charles. Jamal Charles ended up after I grew up and got older. Jamal Charles ended up being my favorite football player because of his story. But growing up, like second, third, fourth grade, Deshaun Jackson. But that's what made me get into sports, just so I could like. If you watched Deshaun Jackson growing up, that boy was magic on the field. And Davon Austin highlight, that was another one. But that's really when we get it. And then track was just coaches always saw that I was fast and just be like, hey, you should do track. And then basketball was just my dad was a hooper. And going around a hooper is just like, okay, you can do that. Like growing up before like I stopped growing because I'm 5'8". It's hard for a 5'8" person to make it big in basketball like that. Like middle school, when I was doing football, track, and basketball, my dad was like, all right, you got 3 sports you can make it to college for. Like you have like the ceiling's high for you. And then we got to high school and we realized like I slowly stopped growing. And it was just like, okay, I got football and track. Those were what I stuck with. I mean, I did play football. Okay, no, I didn't. Okay, I was on the basketball team, but I didn't play. It's a long story about that, but we're not getting into that. Maybe one day. But yeah. Dang, these actually went by fast. We have another one somewhere. Hold on. Says, if you could do one thing different during your high school sports career, what would it be? Honestly, not a lot I would do because I actually had a good sports high school career. Like, if you actually know the story and like, okay, I went to high school in New Mexico, small town Clovis. We did it. All of our competition was Albuquerque. Like, we'll go to Texas and do sport like football, basketball, track here and there. Yeah, it would help us. You go to Albuquerque, we don't get shown love. Like, Clovis goes to Albuquerque, you don't get love. That's just how it is. Um, Football, I got on varsity my end of the sophomore year when they made playoffs. Um, Junior year, it took me a while until I started. I started on defense. We had a three-man rotation for running back. And no, he was running back. Um, Football, there's nothing. I mean, my senior year, I would probably change of instead of being a running back my senior year, I should have went to slot. Like, if you know our offense, if I'm at slot, so let's say we have JPZ at tight end, Malik Phillips, who the at the time my senior year is best receiver, and I don't care who is in New Mexico. Malik Phillips, this man is a dog. That is my little brother. He is a dog. Plays at Sam Houston now. You have Malik, JPZ, DeMarco or Andrew at running back, me at slot, our line. No, yeah, honestly, yeah. I was trying to think, but you have that lineup and E. Coley. Ethan was the quiet kid, but he was one of those sneaky. Like, if you forget about him, he gonna make a play. On the receiver side, our offense side, we could have done more. And honestly, just actually be more of a leader. Cause my senior year, we had cliques. Like, certain people got along with certain people, and we just did not get along, and that's why our chemistry went down. Like, if we could have just actually got along and actually acted like a team, we could have did some damage. For track, nothing I'd change. I'd like the outcome of track. Like, sophomore, junior year, I lose to a kid named Jordan Bird, the fast in New Mexico. At one point, he was the fastest eighth grader in the nation. He played at San Diego for football. He made me faster. My senior year comes around. Mind you, I have the fastest time for the 100. 10-7. In New Mexico, that's fast. I know everybody else is going to be like, oh my God, that's not even that fast. Whatever. I have the fastest time. Like, the top three fastest times before we even go to state, they make an article, like the sports analyst in Albuquerque make an article of who they think you need to watch and who they think is gonna win. Me having the fastest time for the 100, 200, I'm not even on the list. Like, not even talked about. Senior comes, we go to state. not talked about. I win the 100, 200. My senior year though, I ended up going crazy in so many events, like long jump, 100, 200. I was just that kid that was just like I wanted to be in every event. Like my freshman year, when I got to varsity track, I could do every event because nobody knew me. So it was just like I wouldn't get in trouble. Then I started getting older, like sophomore, junior, and senior year, and people started realizing who I was. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it anymore. So I just had to do certain events. But my senior year, I did the 100, the 200, 4x1, 4x2, medley, 4x4, 400. Junior year, I did 300 hurdles. But I didn't do it my senior year. I tried to do it, but hurdles wasn't really my thing. I mean, I love doing hurdles. Don't get me wrong. At the time I did hurdles, I loved doing it. I did long jump and then triple jump. So I was pretty much a multi, just without pole vault, javelin, all that stuff. But that's the only thing. The high school sports wise, I would. And probably my senior year, probably not play basketball. If I knew that's how the basketball season was gonna go, like I said, that could be a different story. I'd probably just, after football was done, just go straight to track and train my butt off. But yeah. Other than that, that's all the questions. Future video, we're gonna do another Q&A, make it more precise or whatever the word is. Have more questions, but I actually like those questions. I know I kind of answered them fast, but yeah. If you enjoyed the video or have any other questions, leave them in the comments. Like the video, comment what other videos you would like to see. I'm about to start streaming again, video games. I'll leave the link in the bio on my Twitch. And then like, comment, subscribe. Hope y'all have a good day. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. And peace out.